Welcome everybody. This is episode. I don't remember what episode it is. Of Video Game Stack. I am your host, Dean Bowling. Today I am joined by my good friend Joe Johnson.
Hello, everybody.
You all didn't really hear him, but he was on one of the previous episodes when he was on the mic. And where we left off, we just started the Ice Cavern, and that's what we're doing today. Let's see, do I have to kill all these guys? It's very good to have Joe here because he actually knows something about the game, unlike Mark.
I still think it was funny how he called Zelda Twilight Princess Link on the Wii. The game's not called Link, it's called Zelda, but I guess you can't blame Mark for not knowing. I remember I hated this dungeon just because you were always like frozen and just like the stupid keys, the little bats.
Yes.
They always just came and froze you or hurt you or something. It was terrible.
Alright, so I guess we're planning on shooting one episode with Joe. Yeah, unless we shoot like two really short episodes. Because I have somewhere to be by like 7-ish, whatever. So, Joe, you want to talk a bit?
Well, Dean, I don't really know much to talk about. I haven't played this game in a long time. It's kind of nice seeing it again, though, because the last time I played this game was maybe in like 6th or 7th grade, maybe even before, but it's definitely nice to see it.
It's always nice to see Ocarina of Time for me.
It's true.
It's been a busy day. It doesn't sound like it to me. My voice would be any raspier than usual, but I kind of lost my voice a little bit today at a bowling tournament. So yeah, bear with me.
Did you actually bowl in it?
I mean, like, usually how it is with tournaments is like they split our team up into two squads. But today it was one squad, so I didn't get to actually bowl, but we did win the tournament.
We did?
Yeah.
Who all bowled? Was it Kamshu?
Kamshu was out of town. Kamshu's at a scholarship interview for SIU Carbondale. So, but everyone was there except for Kamshu, and it was different.
This is what I was talking about.
It was different today without him, but we won. The tournament doesn't mean anything because it's just like it's not like regionals or anything like that, but it still means a lot to win.
Usually what I would do is I would just like, you have the bow at this point, right?
Yes, I do. Oh,
I would just take the bow out and take out all the keys.
I didn't really go. I guess I didn't really go that much out my way, but I went on my way a little bit to get fairies, and then I realized I'm gonna need empty bottles.
Yeah, for the stupid blue fire.
Yeah. My mouse is like right over where the bow is. All right, they come for me, y'all. There we go. Ah, no! Ah! Really, Joe?
I made a new mistake. I did not silence my phone.
It's okay. At least you're not going to the bathroom 7 times like Mark.
He went 3 times in that video, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And he also went like twice off camera.
Like I said, that's why I hated this dungeon. I mean, the blue fire was kind of annoying because you couldn't really have that many fairies. Not that you really needed them, but it's just I would kind of always like having a stock of fairies, but you had to get rid of them for the blue fire.
So should I get rid of 2 fairies?
I would get rid of 1 for now. Because I think you can use blue fire multiple times, but I'm not sure about that.
I don't think you can. Actually, no!
Like I said. Like I said. This just kind of reminds me of Majora's Mask, because you had that. It was the second dungeon where you're in the mountain with all the snow and stuff. Because like this is not really dungeon worthy because it's pretty pretty short.
Yeah.
But in Majora's Mask, they at least made it a bigger dungeon. I don't really like the ice levels all that much, though.
Yeah. I don't like ice levels from like 2D type games like Zelda and stuff because I hate when you like get in a room and you have to keep sliding around.
The sliding puzzles. They did that on Pokemon all the time.
Oh yes, they did.
Oh, you're right. That's only one use for blue fire.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb how they have like all those small little blue fire or like little red crystals over, and they expect you to melt them. Map.
As a kid, I get pissed off every time I got a compass.
I get so mad about maps and compasses because I never went to my menus. I was just like, I'm gonna go through the whole dungeon. But then once I actually started getting older, and I realized that the dungeons and maps, or not the dungeons, the compasses and the maps actually are really helpful. Yeah. Especially if you like missed one small key or something. Watch out!
Oh.
I can't remember. This is after the Fire Temple, right?
Yep.
So you've killed the Volgi or Vivagi?
Yes, that was the last episode. Actually, it was a lot easier than I remember it.
I always called him Volgi. I don't know if that's actually how you say his name.
I've had several instances where I realized I don't know if my pronunciation is correct or not. So you were saying.
I just know the first boss is Goma, and that's it.
Yeah.
But Volgi, I always liked him because he was.
Is that the one in the
I think you need to do the other one, but I'm not.
No,
oh, you're right. I always liked Volgi though because he was pretty cool and like. I liked how you actually use the Megaton Hammer to kill him because like the Megaton Hammer, that's what it's called in this game, right?
Yes.
It's one of my favorite weapons, and just like items, just because like you don't use it much and like it doesn't have much practical use except like maybe hitting a rusted switch. But I still like this like raw power kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I was actually gonna mention like I liked it a lot too, but it's so underused. Like I remember as a kid, I'd try to get more use out of it than I needed to. Like against Ganon, I would just randomly break it out just for the hell of it. But yeah.
Like it reminds me of in Twilight Princess, the ball and chain. Like you get that in the snow dungeon, which actually in that game, the snow dungeon, I liked it a whole lot because there wasn't much fighting. It was like all puzzles, and there's only like 1 or 2 sliding puzzles. The other ones were actually different kinds, and I liked them. But like after that dungeon, you don't really use the ball and chain that much. But I personally continued to use it because it was actually a really effective weapon against enemies. At least these keys aren't on blue fire.
This is either going to be a compass or maybe like a rope pierce. I guess we deemed it. I guess both of these ways were
optional.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid how they give you a compass and a dungeon map for this tiny little place. I mean, the
Yeah.
boss is a wolfo.
Yeah. See, you're actually like good at remembering like names of enemies and bosses and whatnot. I think I might have mentioned that before.
Yeah.
But sometimes things just slip through. Like the only one I really remember that much is Goma. Oh, and back to Goma. I don't really like I like the Goma boss fight, but I don't really like him as much.
You don't like Goma?
Because I don't like he's like the Asian dragon where his body's like a snake. You know
Goma? Or Volgia?
Volgia.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I got messed up there. Yeah.
You don't like that kind of dragon?
No.
I mean, I think obviously like the European dragons, if we want to get technical, are a lot cooler. But I still.
Is that what they actually called it? Or you like?
I mean, I used to have I think I used to have this like dragonology book that said like European dragons, like the ones like what Skyrim would have.
Oh, so I was right. Like last episode, I actually said like Asian and European dragons.
I didn't see the last episode.
I didn't know. Actually, I haven't posted that episode. I actually like used those terminologies. I didn't know if I was correct or not.
You didn't get frozen. But yeah, like. According to the dragonology book, she makes me sound a lot nerdier than I actually am. It was 6th grade, alright, but anyways.
Here, wait, let's just, how much do you bench press again?
285.
Alright, let's just get it out.
Just a reference point.
Alright, go on about your dragonology book.
Yeah, there's wyverns, which, those are like dragons that don't really have like arms. They have 2 legs and then their wings are their arms. And then you have like European dragons, which are like the ones that are just like the macho dragons, like beefy arms, beefy legs, and they got separate wings. But then, yeah, what you're talking about, like the Asian dragons or Chinese, those are like the skinny ones, which I still think those are cool. I mean, I would definitely be more scared of like a European one. Like in Skyrim, I'm a lot more scared of those dragons than I am of like Volulgia.
Yeah. I love Skyrim. Do you like Skyrim?
I love Skyrim as well. I mean, I finally got all the achievements in it, but the Thieves Guild stupid achievement thing at the end was so dumb.
Yeah, I told you about it. Like that's like I could get that achievement easily, but I don't feel like it. I'll probably do a second playthrough this summer if things slow down. But yeah.
It was dumb though, because like if you had to do, I think it was like 5 quests for, it was either 5 or 3, I think it was 5 quests for like each of like 4 or 5 different like big cities. And like once you would do one, you kind of do like a special mission for it, and you would have that like city out of the way, but they would keep giving you quests for it, so it's like there's no point in doing it except for getting 500 gold, which at that point 500 gold isn't anything. And so it just like kept postponing, so I kept have to like stop the quest or like fail it and then take up another one, hope that I get a town that I actually want. And that was the last achievement I got, and by that time, right after, I was just like, I'm done with Skyrim now. I put about like over 100 hours into it though, which I was pretty happy. Over 100 hours into a game without any DLC yet. I'm good.
I think I'm about to push this one down.
Are you not going for any Skulltulas?
No, I actually mentioned that. Like I had one like right in my, like in the fire temple. I had just one right in my face. I didn't even do it. Like I just don't really care that much because I don't need a bigger rupee bag or anything like that for what I'm doing.
Yeah. What are the wallet sizes in this game? It goes like, is it from 99 to 300?
No, 200.
200? I'm tempted to play this game again just because I haven't, like I said, I haven't played in a while, and like I usually focus more on Twilight Princess.
Remember last year I challenged you to...
I know. There's honestly, I don't think I could do that.
I challenged you to like a non-stop marathon to see you could beat it first.
Because Dean claimed he could beat the game in under 24 hours.
I think. Well, see.
I think you could.
The only problem I'd run across is of course being tired, because I don't like drink any kind of energy drinks or anything like that.
Dean, you love Monster. You wear all those tap-out shirts.
Shut up.
Dean loves COD, Monster, and tap-out shirts. It's kind of just what he does.
I think you're talking about Mark Field.
I mean, he loves Link on the Wii and Oracle of Time, which is not a game, and not for the Game Boy Advance.
I think when he's talking about what?
You haven't even opened L.A. Noire.
Well, I like to keep games in their original packaging before I play them.
And it has such a high spot or middle spot in your stack.
Yeah. Well, I have high expectations. I'll probably move it down once I actually play it. But yeah. All right. I don't think I'm doing that correctly. This correctly. All right. Can I make this jump?
I might be able to. Yep. I remember there was one. You probably just know what I'm talking about because you just did the fire temple. It's like when you're in that room and that wall of fire chases you, you have to get up on that one ledge. You have to climb on that stupid pillar first. I remember my first time playing through this game. You can't use arrows to kill him.
Alright, thanks.
Just letting you know.
Alright.
That's pertaining to the game. But no, I remember the first time I played through the game, I didn't know how to get up on that ledge, and I didn't think I could make the jump from that pillar up there, and I didn't even try it. And then once I finally realized that I just tried it and I did it, I felt so stupid.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that room. That's like one room that sticks out vividly in my mind while I'm thinking about this game. But I think when Mark was talking about Link on the Wii, I think he was talking about Link's crossbow training.
Hey, that was an enjoyable game.
Yeah, it was.
I guess that is actually a Link game on the Wii. Oh gosh, the Wolfo. Can you beat him?
It's a very pretty room.
It is. Are those nice or ghosts? Or both? I don't understand why they would make a Wolfo a boss or even a mini boss. I mean, you fight them in the first, you find them in the first dungeon as an adult. You find them outside it. I guess just making them white makes it more intimidating.
They wanted to show that they could retexture Wolfo.
Yeah. I mean, they did that with the Tektites, though. Oh, Link is surprised. Or Butt is surprised.
Still gets me.
I did think it was interesting, though, when you were talking to Bewley, you said the Zoras were like squid people. Because I've never thought of them as squid people before, but I can see where you think that.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about it either. Do you want to take the controls while I go put my dinner in the oven?
No, thank you.
Come on.
I don't remember where to go after this.
No, alright, this was gonna happen. He's gonna give you the song, and then you're gonna play it, and you're gonna go to Lake Hylia or whatever. Hylia, and by the time you do that, I'll be back.
Alright.
Alright.
My own now. Oh, the mysterious Sheik. I always thought it was kind of interesting about how they had these songs in the game that teleported you somewhere. It was like kind of the beginning of fast travel from Fallout. And I guess Oblivion too. Just remember, it was so difficult to remember some of these songs. Like, I'd always have to like look at my menu, remember the first two notes of a song, look at the menu, remember the second two, just because I was a young child then and did not really pay much attention. But I'll see you again. Let's see if I remember it. Oh, I think I got it.
Alright, I'm back.
And I'm handing the controller back to Dean.
I think I can get used to having someone play this for me.
Thank
You want to take over the video game stack for me?
Maybe I'll cover another game.
You know, if I die, I'm going to leave this in your name, so it's going to
No.
No, if like I die before the Ocarina of Time ends, I'm going to leave it in my will, and your goal is to have to, beat it.
That's a terrible thought to think of, but
Would you beat it if I died and it was in my will that you had to finish it?
I guess. I'd have to be putting the profits for when you make the DVD of this stuff.
I can't believe Mark suggesting
I
me
know.
to get a DVD. Oh shit. I don't have the blue
You don't have the
tunic.
water tunic, do you?
Where do I get that?
You have to do go back to Zora's domain, I think.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Like I said,
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Where do I get it from? I don't buy it, do I?
I think, no, you have to get the blue fire again and unfreeze Big Papa Zora, right? And then he gives you the blue tunic?
Shit!
So you have to go back to Ice Cavern. Oh, you don't have any.
Okay, well...
It's not that far, though, is it? You just have to go through there?
Yeah,
and
but I
you're
don't
back
think I
at
can go
Java.
through...
Oh.
Fuck! I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be cussing now, but, Alright, Joe.
What?
Well, I mean, that's not that... This isn't the worst thing ever, because, now I don't have to start the stupid water temple. Just whatever can...
Delay it.
Whatever can delay me starting the water temple. Wait, is the bridge open?
I guess. Working for you. Bridge opens.
Just another... See, if I was a professional about this, I would cut this part out.
I hated this guy so much.
I like to think that he actually has like nice personality. I hate these guys though. They're just assholes.
They are. Wait, when you play this game, do you usually get the Bigoron sword?
Usually.
I don't know why, but I don't think I've ever beaten the game without getting the Bigoron sword. Like, cause I've always heard that Bongo Bongo, which you will see him in an upcoming episode, I'm sure. I've heard he's actually a really difficult boss, but I've always had the Bigoron sword when I fought him, and he's never even been hard for me.
Yeah, when I played this game like a year ago or so, I surprisingly like the
Shadow Temple.
Shadow Temple a lot. Like I kind of remember not liking it because as a kid, because it's probably a lot harder, but I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Is it? I only remember bits and pieces of it. I remember I did not like. Is it the Spirit Temple? The one where you fight the Gerudos or Twin Roba?
Yeah, it is the Spirit. I've been calling it like the Sand or Desert Temple, but it is the Spirit Temple. Yeah.
It was either Spirit or Wind, which I don't think it was Wind.
It's not Wind.
But I hated that place.
I still hate that temple even after replaying.
Because it just doesn't really have any, like, it has no memorable moments to it. I mean, yeah, there's that big statue in the room, and you go there as a kid and as an adult, which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that dungeon. And then you have to go to the bottom of the well before you go to the Shadow Temple, right?
Yes, you do. I always thought that was kind of cool, like when you go into. All right, tell me what this is. A Kokiri village?
I think it's Kokiri. That's how you pronounce it. But I've always just called it Kokori, which kind of like Volvolgia. I don't know if it's the correct pronunciation, but that's what I grew up on. That's kind of what I'm gonna keep calling it.
Yeah, well, I thought I thought it was kind of cool when you go into Kokiri village or whatever. Once you're like heading to the well or whatever, and it's kind of a weird cutscene, but it's like some random.
Yeah, that like weird force or whatever. Like.
Yeah.
And that's Bongo Bongo, isn't it?
I guess so. I can't really see like.
I think go that one, yeah.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be finishing like right as we're entering the water temple. Which if everything goes according to plan tonight, I'll be recording an episode with either Grayson, Brooks, or both. And so nothing better than to start the water temple with Brooks and Grayson in the room.
The two most unknowledgeable about Zelda games.
I don't know. Mark was.
He played Twilight Princess though. He was able to make some astute comments, but Grayson. Oh, that'll be funny. Do they have any Zelda experience at all?
I don't know.
They don't think any of them have had a Nintendo system, have they?
I don't think.
I feel like Grayson probably played one of either this one or maybe an older Zelda.
No, I'm pretty sure Grayson like never had.
Really?
Yeah, I think. And I'm pretty sure. I think Brooks had it in '64.
I couldn't see Brooks playing this though.
I can. I can't see Grayson playing
this game though. I mean, I played a bunch of video games as a kid. I can pretty confidently say that this game kind of defined my childhood though, because like I just remember all through elementary school I was playing this all the time, and like it was still kind of an oldish game then, but like I first watched my older brother play it, and that was kind of like cool, and then when I actually played it my first time by myself, it's a nice experience.
Yeah, I'm right there with you with it. It defined my childhood in video games. I always kind of went back to it and played it, even when I got GameCube and even when I got like a 360 and all that.
I wish I could say the same. I played it a lot even when I had my GameCube, but after that I haven't played it much lately. This should be who you get it from. I'm pretty sure it is. The blue tunic.
Yes. I know you can buy one, but you always have the availability to buy one if you need it. But I'm pretty sure you don't have to buy one from him for the first time.
Smooth move, Dean.
Shut up. Oh, I don't know why this just reminded me, or why that reminded me of this. But, you know how Shelby Wilson goes to Kentucky, right?
Jarvis's girl.
Yeah, Jarvis's girl.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she's like in charge of some like some program where you like write to current seniors who are like planning on going to Kentucky, and she got me.
Really?
Yeah. So the note card's up on my dresser. She addressed it, "Dear Deanie Beanie."
Oh, that 4th of July little get-together party, that was fun.
I hate this guy. Cause
Yeah, I hate him too, because...
I hate when you have to like get behind him and he starts to move.
But you have to...
waddles.
Yeah, he takes so long to move, and like, I just hate him, because like, all the Zoras look cool, except for Princess Ruto, who looks kind of cool. And then this guy, he just looks so stupid. He looks like kind of like the face of a fat chicken, like a water chicken. Never liked him, and he takes forever to scoot out of the way.
Alright. No, that's not right. Shit, what was it?
It's A, down, right, left.
I put that in. What? Alright, whatever. See, we can't hear myself playing it because if we turn the volume up, then the volume would come through on the microphone.
Which our voices are a little bit more important than the in-game music.
I think in-game music makes it to the actual video. It's just that we don't want like if it came through the microphone as well, then there'd be like an echo.
Oh. So are they gonna hear the...
Yeah, they hear everything. It's for some reason the 2 episodes I did with Mark, it got messed up. It didn't record, but yeah, it records it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Correction then, our voices are equally as important as the in-game music.
Like if I had the choice between like from the get-go recording my voice or recording the in-game sound, I'd record the in-game sound, especially with this game because it's such a great sounding game. I kind of wished I had started this as a series of just... Well, I kind of wanted to be a series where it's just like... It's just me playing, but I'm not like an expert on the game, or I'm not going to be doing like speed runs and whatnot, so it's like, why would anyone watch that over any other walkthrough?
Yeah.
So I'm attempting to bring some kind of enjoyment.
The screen that I hate. Right when you enter the water temple.
Alright, well, thanks for watching our walkthrough of Ocarina of Time. Come back next episode where we try to beat the Deku Tree. Alright, thank you everybody.
Pretty sure that happened a while ago.
I think we're just gonna start over, but 2. And then maybe by then we'll have some confidence for this. Actually no, but we will end this episode about 2 minutes early so we don't have to get our hands full with this. I'll spare Joe.
Thank you, Dean.
Well, thanks once again, Joe, for joining me on this episode of Video Game Stack.
No problem, Dean. Thank you for having me.
Thank you all for watching. I still don't know what episode this is, but check back later for another one.
12.
No, I think I might be 13. Alright, well, I'm not gonna... Alright. Thank you all for watching.